And now we taking the dub for real.
And Clark, some guys check the standings every morning. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, we were struggling as a team when I was playing, so the standings weren't that significant. Just trying to win games was my primary focus. But as I've watched players, I do know that the better the team is, typically the more guys are checking the standings to see what other teams of their ilk are doing in the league.
Now, here is Harden. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game, and too long on the shot. Abdul-Jabbar against Harris. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Gafford. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gafford's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Washington. Here's Irving. There's the drive. And here we go, DJ heading to the basket, and the shot goes down.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Griffin, a screen on Hachimura. Here's KD. It doesn't go for him. Now Washington takes it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, connects from three-point range. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Irving from long range. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Abdul-Jabbar misses. Nets have got a paltry 0 of 6 from the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them. Yep, that one goes.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thanks, Kevin. The Wizards head coach did talk to me a few minutes ago. He talked about the best strategy of containing Kevin Durant on the offensive end. Coach told me Kevin's going to get his. You can't stop that. But if you can push him off his favorite spots, it might make his production a bit more palatable to our defense. Well, they've done their homework on KD, but the exam is going to be harder. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Just 2 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. So timeout called here. The first for the...
Timeout on the floor. Washington timeout. If you want a t-shirt,
and he now often looks for his teammates first.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Thomas Bryant is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Harrell comes in for Hachimura. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Avdia. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Bradley Beal. Then for the Nets, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes.
They have no options. Good
Nets
work,
foul.
team.
Paul Millsap. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Nets trail by 10. Mills passes to Harden. Back to Mills. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 10. Here he goes. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here is Harden. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Wizards leading by 10. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Harden. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. From downtown, and it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Dinwiddie. And that's now 17 points for DJ. Harden outside. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And there's the feed to Aldridge. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. To halt the run. Off the left rim and out. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. Lets it go from deep. He doesn't hit that one. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided.
19, the Nets. 4.
You guys gotta start shooting from further back. Make it fair for the other guy.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Setting the floor for the Nets. And the big three out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the power forward. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Heat delivered a performance for the ages. He scored 18 points and made an impact from outside the arc, hitting a good number of three-pointers. He was certainly effective, doing a little bit of everything for his squad. Kevin, they have to appreciate that kind of effort.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor. In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
They get it back. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Griffin passes to Harden. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Harden's got his first basket of the night. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. So for the Wizards.
Substitution for your Wizards. Rui Hachimura.
Keep coming at them. They can't handle it.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Wizards, 42. The Nets, 25.
First half. Strong first half.
Look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Brown and Hachimura up at the forward. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now here's Griffin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the basket by Harden.
Harden, so versatile offensively. He initiates, he can play off the ball, he can beat you in transition. He's going to get his points. You can bet on that.
Hits the three-point bomb.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here is Harden. He's got 7. Shoots from the elbow, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Harden's so good at seeking out opportunities from the mid-range area. He's got a pretty lethal mid-range game to go with his threes and drives.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 22.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Now Abdul-Jabbar. James Harden missing on the 3. Gafford sets the pick for DJ. Inside. The shot's good from Gafford. Gafford's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Durant dishes to Harden. Harris kicks to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The fader. KD can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
To the middle. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. To the paint. It's tipped. Griffin with the steal. The Wizards with another miss. Nets trail by 17. Down low, here's Durant. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Irving against Abdul-Jabbar. Hachimura the screen. And that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from Abdul-Jabbar.
Timeout on the floor. Brooklyn timeout. All right, fans, time to get up on your feet and make some noise. It's Wizard time.
We trust MP, coach. Keep that horse running.
Your Wizards answer.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Avdia. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Bradley Beal. And then for Brooklyn, Paul Millsap is checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for Irving. Mills can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Brooklyn with the ball. Following the 3 from Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 to shoot. Harden, no good. Wizards leading by 21. Abdul-Jabbar with it. 28 points for him. Fires the 3. And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got 12 in the game.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Now, here's Millsap. Back to KD. Here's Harden on the wing. The teardrop falls in. Harden's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
To the inside, Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Your Wizards, 57. The Nets.
MP is making you look like a genius, coach.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's...
Now into the lineup. For the Nets.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in. Then for the Nets, Paul Millsap is checked in for Aldridge. And James Harden subbed in for Joe Harris. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. And the big three out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. Paul Millsap out there with Griffin.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Wizards.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
Kevin Durant. That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for Washington, Daniel Gafford taking 2 shots.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Bertanis, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Avdia. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Beal. The second chance effort, and the rejection by Gafford. So it looks like the Nets will retain.
Basketball. Coming up
In for the Wizards.
for your Wizards, Montrezl Harrell.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Millsap sets the pick for Harden. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
So far, Harden having his way on offense. The defense has to try something different.
Picked by Harrell. Abdul-Jabbar with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Kuzma. Harrell kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Harrell setting the pick for DJ. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 18.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Your Wizards, 78. The Nets, 60. We would like to thank all fans for making it out to tonight's event.
You were in the
Please
zone,
exit the
MP.
building carefully
Man.
and arrive home safely.
Frank?
Now, what do you say to people who think your three-point shooting is unsustainable and that you're due to regress to the mean?
Look, that's blog boy stuff. There's no mean I'm gonna regress to. This is who I am. I shoot the ball.
So are you thinking you can sustain this type of level, like even in the playoffs?
What did I just say, Frank?
Well, you said that blog boy stuff, and there's no mean you're gonna regress to.
Nice job, you're listening.
But what about come playoff time?
Like I said, there's no mean here, just buckets.
You in the district now, baby. That's right.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Well, Greg, we just saw it. MP is going to be making a trip to the All-Star Weekend as he's playing in the Rising Stars Challenge.
And what an opportunity for him to show the world what he's got, playing alongside the premier young talent of the NBA.
Anderson passes to Mitchell. Here's Holmes. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Gafford sets the pick for DJ with the drive and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And it's Hield off the drive. Holmes with a screen on Hachimura. 4 on the clock. Swiped away. Beal against Mitchell. And Beal kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mitchell dishes to Hield. Mitchell against Abdul-Jabbar. Got a piece of it.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Tries again, and it's Gafford laying it in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Beal against Halliburton. Holmes setting the pick for Hield. Shoots over Gafford. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 5 now.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And for the Kings,
delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
Wizards making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings. Bagley comes in for Mitchell, and it's in there.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays, Greg, way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys, but that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
For 3, Washington with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
.104 left to play in the first quarter. Bagley the pass to Hield. That misses off the backboard.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. The screen from Thompson. And the call on the shot.
Thomas Bryant. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Buddy Hield. Taking 2 shots.
And take a look at what he...
At the line for the Kings.
Raul Neto. And then for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes. He's checked in for Len. Metu comes in for Bagley. And it's Mitchell in for Buddy Hield. On the court right now for the Kings. Backcourt guard pair is Mitchell next to Halliburton. Rashawn Holmes out there with Metu. And it's Anderson in at the 3. Here's Gafford. Rebound by the Kings. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference from the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He had 30 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. And on top of that, the energy and hustle he played with was really impressive, which is why he was able to stuff the stat sheet. Kevin, we'll see if he can do that again tonight.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
For 3, Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Gafford to screen on Mitchell. It's stolen. Halliburton with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Halliburton kicks to Mitchell. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
It's stolen by Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar against Mitchell. Bryant with a screen for DJ. Down low, Bryant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bryant's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Mitchell outside. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Abdul-Jabbar. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that.
For the Wizards, Davis Bertans checks in for Daniel Gafford. Hachimura comes in for Avdia. And Beal subbed in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Kings, Thompson, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Marvin Bagley comes in for Metu. And it's Buddy Hield in for Kyle Anderson. On track.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, Montrezl Harrell.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Bagley with a screen on Hachimura. 5 on the clock. Mitchell wide open. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Abdul-Jabbar with it. Picked up by Thompson. Bucket is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And it's off from three-point range. Abdul-Jabbar against Mitchell. Shoots the three. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Harrell. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Stolen by Mitchell. Hield the pass to Mitchell. And that one hits back iron.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up.
24. The Kings, 33.
Have to go. DJ really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Beal and Avdia sharing wing duty. Rui Hachimura out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for Sacramento.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
Mitchell against Abdul-Jabbar. Over Mitchell. Abdul-Jabbar misses. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Drives to the hoop. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 14 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Oh, Holmes in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Left side, Halliburton. Ripped away. And here we go. Fast break. DJ's got it. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
For the 3. Hield can't hit. Wizards trail by 12. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked.
Timeout on the floor. Sacramento timeout. Hey, fan, who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Your Wizards answer! DC family, your Wizards dance team.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Mitchell outside. Healed with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Healed against Dinwiddie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Kings substitution. Marvin Bagley,
You got them, MP. This game is yours.
Sacramento leading by 3. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Marvin Bagley. Medu is out there with Heel. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Len in at the 4. Sacramento's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Healed outside. Now here's Len. Outside, Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Rebound by the Wizards. To tie it up. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar to take the lead. That shot off the mark. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
That's his first personal foul.
DJ.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Avdia's checked in. Then for the Kings, Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Halliburton subbed in for Medu. Healed outside. Driving to the basket. Chalk up 2 there. And the Kings lead by 2.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Stafford is screen on Halliburton. Halliburton against Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Abdul-Jabbar against Halliburton. Gafford. The rebound by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Len. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Healed, can't hit. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Wizards. It's a 3-point game. Launches it, and he nails it. The 3-pointer falls from Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12 points in just the second half. Anderson passes to Holmes. Anderson outside. In the corner, it's Healed. Holmes setting the big for Healed. Shoots over Hachimura. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's his first foul. Sacramento making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in.
Second team foul.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton outside. From deep. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Abdul-Jabbar against Halliburton to take the lead. The offensive rebound. That puts them in the lead. Gafford's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Anderson, a screen on Gafford. Here's Mitchell. Anderson outside. Passes it to Halliburton. Mitchell kicks to Heel. Off target with his three.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Beal against Mitchell. And Anderson has it in the corner. Pass to Holmes. Got it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Money.
Making the most of the screen. That's
communication on the backside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. Let's see how it plays out, Kevin.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
23.
Team's foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team
had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for two.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Timeout. All right, coming onto the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer.
Trust MP, coach. In MP we trust.
Mitchell against Abdul-Jabbar. Mitchell outside. The three from Anderson. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Anderson that time shooting without.
Sacramento foul. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Washington.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
He missed that one, but I've seen
Sacramento foul. Rashawn Holmes. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Wizards. Bradley Beal. 2 shots.
multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball. Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Your Wizards, 65. The Kings, 60. Thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please take care.
All right. Let's take some questions. You want to start, Frank?
Hey, congrats on making the Rising Stars Challenge. Now, where would you rank yourself among all the players on both squads?
I just think it's really dangerous to compare yourself to other people. You know, that kind of mentality, it leads to anxiety, it leads to depression, all kinds of problems. And the right way to measure yourself is against yourself, but against your real self, not who society wants you to be. Are you a better version of yourself than you was yesterday? And if you are...
So, what are you hoping people who aren't as familiar with you will learn about you from watching this game?
I'm not too sure this is the best showcase for my game because I'm one of those guys, I like to do the dirty work, what it takes to help the team win. And a game like this is just mostly for showing off. Not much defense. But mostly I'm looking to have a good time. If you want to see what I'm really about, you got to watch some real games. But it should be fun, though. If you like dunks and threes, it definitely tune in. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you, guys.
Welcome to the district, Wizards!
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.